How will you like your perfect date to end?
And you should drive me home. And yes, probably if I like the person, yeah. Of course, you should be able to read body signal. And yeah, a good night kiss, kind of. I
A
like all
good night
this.
kiss.
Yeah.
What if you don't like the person?
Ah, now slap.
It will probably be a movie date. It will probably be a movie date. You know, movie dates are cool when you and the person already know each other, like, well enough. Yeah, so I think that's what I have in
So
mind.
in the entire cinema.
Ooh, rent the entire cinema. As in, after the movie, we'll marry inside there. Or
Let's kiss at you. Rate it.
I'll give it a 10. No.
Thank you. Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
Fine.
What is your ideal date like?
Okay. Let me allow my imagination to go a little wild. So I'm going to say like the one that is a little bit far-fetched, then the one that is like more realistic set in Nigeria. So for my ideal date that is outside Nigeria, way above my budget right now, and it's probably not going to happen until I have enough money. I would like to go to a Stray Kids concert with my partner. I don't know if it's going to be my boyfriend or my husband, but I would like to go. And it doesn't have to love them, but it cannot hate them, because if it's not having fun, then it's not going to be fun for the two of us. So I like to go to a Stray Kids concert with my partner, and we're just like with the light sticks and hyping the boys, and at the end of the day we are like walking home. Like I picture it in my head, like our place is close to the concert venue, and we are just like walking home together hand in hand and discussing like everything that we saw at the concert, like that kind of.
What about the factual one?
Oh, for the fashion one, we'll set to Nigeria. Let's even set it in mainland. I think I would like a proper date. It doesn't have to be like every meal kind of. It could be like a park, like a picnic kind of setting. We don't have to be eating, but then we have to be in a space that allow us to converse. You're talking to the person is talking at you. No noise, no distractions. Person is looking at you, you're looking at the person. That kind of talking kind of vibe.
that's his house.
Not his house. It can't be his house. It has to be somewhere else. So I'm thinking like a park or something. Then we talk about other things. We have the lights, whatever that we've packed along. Then we go on rides. I like rides actually. Short people are usually not scared of rides. So I want us to like go on different rides, roller coasters and all that and all that. Then it would be nice if the day can end with like a proper dinner date. The one you wear a dress and he wears like a corporate suit and all of that, and you guys are trying to do all these proper mannerisms, and you're like table for two kind of.
You've been on a date before.
Of course, I'm old now.
What was the lowest amount you spent on a date?
Lowest back in 2020, that would be like 6,000, 7,000. Yeah, back in 2020, that would be 6,000, 7,000. We just bought pizza. We shared one pizza, then drinks. Yeah, the big pizza, then drinks.
So you don't need to break it back to go on a date.
You don't actually, as long as you like your partner. Oh, I was so in love. Good old days.
Fastings are currently ongoing, so I'll give you the month. The following month, do you see yourself going on a date? Probably next month.
On a date? No.
Next year.
Next
Before
year.
the end of the year.
Maybe before the end of the year, but next month is going to be difficult because. No.
Rate each of these different kind of dates. Dinner date.
It's going to be a 9 if the person I'm with is a little goofy. But if the person is very uptight, I beg, it's going to be a 4. Because I don't want somebody to be like, this is how you owe different. No.
Movie
So
date.
yeah. Movie, I'm going to say 7. Depending on the movie though. It could be a 10, but it depends on the movie.
Double date.
You. How do you get used to people? Nah, I don't like it. I feel like I'll be too conscious of the other couple too. Nah.
Blind date.
Blind. I've not tried a blind date actually. I would like to try blind dates, you know. You don't know the person, and if the person turns out amazing, it's like really nice. I guess I would like to try. So let me put that like an 8.
Walk on the park.
Park. Yeah, I like park dates. It has to be in the evening though. Park. Then if the area is very quiet, the weather is nice, park would be 9. I like peaceful places, you know.
A dance date, say a club or a bar.
Ah, 2. What would I be doing in the club though? What would I be doing? Like the noise. I think it could be fun if it was not a new relationship. You know, there are stages to relationship. So it gets to a stage you are very comfortable with your partner and you can just do whatever and it's fine. So if it's like that kind of stage, I guess I could go to the club. Of course, you know in your mind I will not be dancing. You already know me. So I'm sitting with you at the bar, maybe drinking orange juice or something. I'm not going to be drinking alcohol as well, but I enjoy the music. So
Beach dates.
beach, aha. I went to the beach with my parents once. It was fun. Let's see, like a 9 for beach, depending on the kind of beach though. If it's like all these crowded beaches, then maybe 5. So I guess it depends on the beach, but it could be very nice.
A quick visit.
What's that?
Casual sleep date.
Sleep
Quick visit.
over in the person's place. Yeah.
This can happen in my house. Let's
That,
visit you.
that one to get staged, okay. It can't be at the beginning of a relationship and the guy is asking to come over. That's going to be a red flag, kind of. But it gets to a point in the relationship that even it's the girl that is going to be like, wait, no, let me sleep at your place tonight. You know, that kind of level the relationship has gone for. So, yeah, sleep dates are nice, especially if you're very comfortable with the person.
How will you like your perfect dates to end?
And it should drive me home. And yes, probably if I like the person, yeah. Of course, you should be able to read body signal. And yeah, a good night kiss, kind of. I like
A good
all
night
this.
kiss.
Yeah.
What if you don't like the person?
Now slap.
If you were to date a celebrity, if you had to go on a date with a celebrity, who would it be?
You guys don't know the person, so I don't know. Does the person have to be Nigerian?
No, it
Young
can be
Jim.
anybody.
Young Jim.
Young Jim.
He's a stray kids.
Aye.
What was the best way to answer hi from a man? I did.
If it's not. Hey, what's up? How you doing?
I did. Now you call.
Okay, now I'm speaking your language.
Yes.
It is up now.
Oh my, that's already. We got it.
Nice one, nice one.
Okay.
I just want to ask you, what is your ideal date?
The one that allows me to spend the least amount of money possible. Yes, no. As a guiding boy.
A lot of money you spent on a date.
The least amount of money. The least amount was the one where the other person, since she suggested it, like she paid for it. So,
Do you have any idea what the cost could be?
yes, now. And maybe 5K. It was just rice and chicken.
Sorry.
And you know how women can be now, always minding how much she spends when it's their money. So we didn't go crazy.
Do you have the intention of going on a date this month?
No,
Next month?
no.
Before the end of the year?
Yeah,
You have the lady in mind yet?
yes.
What are your plans?
I haven't thought about it before now. I just know that come, say, like when I'm back in Port Harcourt. Yeah. It will probably be a movie date. It will probably be a movie date. You know, movie dates are cool when you and the person already know each other, like, well enough. Yeah, so I think that's what I have in mind.
In the entire cinema or
Ooh. Rent the entire cinema. As in, after the movie, we'll marry inside there. Or...
well, there are people who.
I know that there are people now, but no, nothing over the top like that.
Okay, that's cool. Do you need a photographer for the date? I'll rate this following date based on your preference. Quick visit.
12 over 10. 12 over 10. Quick visit, 12 over 10. That's the best kind of dates now.
Picnic.
Picnic. In a group, Abby.
It could be a group, it could be two people in the park.
8 over 10. It can be really fun.
Restaurant.
1 over 10.
Walk on the park.
Ooh. When I was in school, like, this was 8 over 10.
Since you are a man, hiking.
Hiking. I've never thought of it, so I don't know, honestly.
Dance.
Ooh. 1 over 10. Terrible
You don't know how to
dancer.
dance.
I don't know how to dance. To save my life, I cannot dance.
Group dates.
Group dates. If it's my friend and a partner, 10 over 10.
Attend the show.
Maybe they know my me, oh. But yeah, 5 over 10.
Wait, blind date.
Blind date. I've been on a blind date before. Fun fact. And yeah, it was hella fun. So 8 over 10.
It wasn't that fun, so it's not something that you can recreate.
You say it wasn't?
It's not something that you are willing to recreate.
It's something I'm willing to recreate now.
Did you just 8 over 10?
Yeah, 8 over 10. Yeah.
Wow, that's nice. Dinner dates or lunch dates?
Dinner dates, because with dinner dates, if you play your cards right, something sure. And they don't use dinner dates collect person from my hands before we back, so.
How do you think a perfect date should end?
Happy ending, you know.
If you were to go on a date with a celebrity, who would it be?
Why didn't I think of this question since?
It's me now.
Who do I even like? I think I'll start hating women. No? So I don't have any celebrity I want to go out on a date with. No yash. Let me just go with Thames.
Terms. With terms and condition.
Yes.
Okay, guess who I would love to go on a date with? Guess in the comment section. Aye.
Don't go there. Hi sounds somehow when a guy tells you hi. I will first even shift first in case you don't want to touch me.
What about A?
Hey, how far is just the thing.
What's up?
I'm good.
How are you doing?
Sounds better. Perfect.
What's in dinner?
Everywhere good.
Anything for the boys.
It should be the other way around.
So yeah, here's the question. What is your ideal date?
Okay, for me, if I'm not going to be in Nigeria, I would like to do a sunset, like sitting on kind of like a top of a mountain or a house, watching the sun go down with the person and just that's one.
Why does it seem like your date is seeming like a particular movie that's trend recently?
I have. It's not like a movie for me. I've draft out my life in my head, and most times if I talk, people say I get sweet mouth. So I just like living it till it happens. So for me, that's one of it. Then I would like a lunch date. I won't say dinner because I want that space and time where we could equally feel ourselves more. It's afternoons and sometimes people are bored in the house. So me, I'll go for afternoons, like lunch date instead of dinner.
When was the last time you went on a date?
Ooh, this is like as long as I can remember. It's been long, very, very, very long.
How was it like? What was it like?
It was fun, and I would love to do it again, but this time with somebody I really, really want to stay with. I don't just want to play around it because these things have like, for me, it has significance. It has a way of messing with you.
Rate your last date.
But I think you should be
My
attributing
last
it
date, I'll give it a 5.
5.
I'll give it 5. I'll give it 5 because we didn't bond that much. For me, I'm sorry to say, I felt.
You're too serious with this thing. I need to be excited.
That's how I'm sorry. For me, I felt like she was hungry. So she just came to eat my food. She just came to eat my food. So we didn't bond that much. Like I'll be talking and then she'll be lost with the food. And at some point I'll get this, what did you say? I'll be like, yo, I beg. So I just had to manage the time and then we left. I didn't even go in the same Uber with her. I had to pay for our Uber to go before I leave because I didn't see what we'll be discussing in the car that we were supposed to discuss.
So it is technically a date and a course.
Yes, it was like,
She comes on a date and then you are cursing yourself.
yeah, I'm just like, how did I get here? You know, when we're on the phone, we sound so cool. I felt like the conversation would be more fun when we are close. But man, she just chose the food over me.
She probably hungry or you are not what she ordered.
Maybe I don't think so. I felt like she was hungry. Let me just use that. I just said because when we came, we were vibing. I had to pick her from her place with the Uber, so we were vibing till we got to the spot where we had to order, and then everything
What is
changed.
the least amount of money you spent on a date?
6K.
6K.
Yeah.
And since you've been on a date whereby you are ordering to Uber, which is not something that typically happens.
I didn't even include the Uber fee. I just included the food.
The means of transportation to the dates is part of the date. If you are doing
Okay,
proper
I didn't
dates.
include it. If I include the
You
Uber,
probably paid for
if it 20,000.
package that the lady is going to wear. You ever done a complete package date whereby you sponsor the whole thing? Basically, you own the whole thing on the lady, including the laundry.
No, I've not. That's like an engagement.
empowerment skill.
He wants, yeah.
Hunger alleviation.
I don't think I'm trying to take somebody out of how's it called?
If you were to go on a date with a celebrity, who would it be?
Oh, I'm going to be anti-Tiwa.
Tiwa Savage.
Yes.
Do you think if you pose the question to her, will she agree?
If I would,
If you ask her out, do you think she will agree?
I think she would.
I like the confidence.
Yes.
What are your reasons?
My reasons are, one, I feel it will not just be all about just the date. I feel I have like, ladies would not want to hear this, but I have something to bring to the table that would make her want to be in my space.
Wow.
Yes.
That's lovely. Do you see yourself going on a date this month?
This month. This month, no, but before the end of the year, yes.
Do you know the person, or do you have somebody in mind?
I have somebody in mind, but these people are crazy. So I have somebody in mind, I would say.
Do you have any idea or any plan in mind? Like, how do you picture it?
I picture, I always like poolside or beach. These houses on the beach. I like those things so much. Waking up in the morning and standing in front of your window and looking at how the water flows. It's crazy.
You buy your
They might pay for.
You buy your
No, you pay for like
Okay.
maybe those house on the beach.
Rate the following dates in kind of dates on a scale of 1 to 10. Restaurant.
Okay, restaurant.
Restaurant.
I'll give it 4.
4.
Yes, because of my last experience.
Because of the lady that partly came to eat while you were doing it.
Yes,
You were cursing and she's
she was
dating.
eating.
Sorry. Dance.
I'll give it 10. I can dance a lot. I don't know for the lady.
But you're a good
I'm
dancer.
a very good dancer. I don't
You
lie.
are going to show your dancing step on this platform before you. Movie dates.
Movie date. I'll give it 5.
5.
Yeah.
Why? You took another person on that kind of date and the person was only watching movie. Why you?
No, the fact is, I've loved it, but I've not done it on a date. I've done it alone. I've not taken somebody else to see with me. So
Blind dates.
blind dates. I've not done blind date before. I'll think I'll give it a shot if I have the opportunity.
You are to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm not saying you should must have done it.
Okay. I'll give it a 4.
4.
Because sometimes it might not be what you ordered. Man, so
Group or double date?
I'll go for a group date.
What? Or rate it?
I'll give it a 6.
Picnic.
Picnic, I'll give it a 7.
Walk on the park. Hiking.
Hiking, I'll give it a 5. Walk on the park, I'll give it a 10. Because I feel like sometimes if you are taking those walks, it makes you get engaged more because you don't have anything that would distract you people. Just the two of you. You don't have no food that somebody will be eating and not respond to you.
Beach. Date.
Bitch, I love water a lot. I love swimming. So, like I said earlier, I'll go for a 10 for that
Did you
one.
just say you love swimming?
Yeah, swimming.
You know how to dance. You play sport. You do football.
Yeah.
You know how to swim.
Yeah, I know how to swim very well.
You are a complete package,
Very, very
but without girlfriend.
That's why I said if Tiwa gives me a chance,
That's what you're bringing to the table.
that's what I'm going to do.
That's lovely. How will you like your dates to end? Or what will you call it perfect? Like, how will you like a perfect date to end?
A happy endings for me should be. I won't say I want to be too much. So I would like to feel like I would like to drive you to your house and do those goodbyes with pecks and kisses. I want you to come back the next day. I want to be that gentle guy on
You
the
want
first
it to be. You want to be gentle with it.
Yeah, on the first date.
Well, I left something off the list, and then since you did not, that is not what your ideal date is going to end up with. Visits. Intimate visit.
I should.
Netflix and chill. Rate it.
I'll give you the 10. No.
Thank you.